A warm welcome to all. I welcome you all for my channel. I'm Ashok, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce from KCS Kasinada College of Arts and Science. In this video, I'm going to explain cooperative banks of Unit 2 and Part 1 of banking video. Let's go to the topic. Definition of cooperative. Cooperative is defined as a cooperative registered as a cooperative banks who are members or of similar occupation or profession or who are employed by a common employer or who are employed within the same business is distinct or have common membership in an association or organization including religious or social or cooperative labors business or educational groups or resides with the same defined community or geographical area peoples are called cooperative and they are organized and managed on the principle of cooperation self and mutual help. They function with the rule of one member one vote. So this is the definition of cooperative. The major function of cooperative is no profit, no loss basis. Then the cooperative banks, the major principle is do not pursue the goal of profit maximization. With this, we can clearly come out that they are not expecting profit from the particular service. Their main aim is to render service to their community people and social people. Then, cooperative bank performs all the main banking functions of deposit mobilization, supply of credit, and provision of remittance facility. Then, cooperative banks provides limited banking products and functionally specialized in agriculture-related product. However, cooperative banks now provide house loan also for their members. Meaning of cooperative society. A cooperative bank is a financial entity which belongs to its member who are at the same time the owner and the customer of their bank. So they are the owner as well as customer of the bank. Then cooperative banks are often created by person and it belongs to the same local or professional community or sharing a common interest. So this is the meaning of cooperative bank. Then and one more thing, cooperative banks are generally provide their members with a wide range of banking and financial service like loan providing, then different kinds of deposit, then banking accounts are there providing to their members. Then let's see the overview of cooperative bank or cooperative bank introduction. And it is an autonomous institution of persons who are voluntarily cooperate for the mutual social, economic and cultural benefit. Then it is originated in the mid of 19th century through the efforts of Poinar France and Hermann Delfrich, Wilhelm Raiffeisen. So they are the originated person of the cooperative bank. Then cooperative banks are typically based on the cooperative rules of self-help, self-responsibility, democracy and equality, then equity and solidarity, and the seven cooperative principles are here. So the first one is voluntary and open membership. The second one is education, training and information to their members. Then they have a cooperation among their cooperative members. Then they are working for their community. Then democratic member control. Then economic participation by the members. Then autonomy and independence are their seven principles of cooperative. Features of cooperative banks. So it is government sponsored and supported and subsidized financial agency in India. So this is the first features of cooperative bank. The second one is it is work on the principle of cooperation, self-help and mutual help among them. Then they are functioning on the basis of no profit and no loss. Then they perform limited banking functions. So limited banking function only they are working for that. Then some of them are scheduled banks and most of them are non-scheduled banks. Then cooperative banks are financial intermediaries only because a significant amount of their borrowings is from RBI Bank, NABARD, and the central and state government banks. Apex institutions are the financial supportive providers. Let us see the structure of cooperative banks in India. So, the cooperative banks in India is a federal in structure. So, so in this picture, you can clearly see that at lower rung, there are primary credit societies in villages and urban banks and other non-agricultural credit societies in cities. Then there are the central cooperative banks at the district level, and at the top there are provisional or state cooperative banks in each state are known as apex banks. So these are the structure of cooperative banks in India. So to continue with that, cooperative banks from another component of Indian banking organization, and it is originated in India with the enactment of Cooperative Credit Society Act of 1904. Under this act, a number of cooperative credit societies were started. So initially it was started on 1904. Then it owing to the demand of cooperative credit, a new act was resolved in 1912 which provided for the establishment of cooperative central banks by a union of primary credit societies and individuals. In 1914, the McClellan Committee was appointed to examine cooperative movement and to make recommendations regarding improvement of the movement. And it recommended the establishment of state cooperative apex bank in India. This is the overview of cooperative banks and the definition, meaning and features and the structure of cooperative banks in India. So in the next video, let us see the functions of cooperative banks and the structure of cooperative banks and the difference between cooperative banks and commercial banks. Thank you.